Hey y'all, we are in Erath, Louisiana, getting a colony of bees removed from a brick column, and we are not doing a cutout. This is a spring swarm, and the homeowner decided to opt for the trap out instead of the cutout. We didn't really necessarily need to cut anything, and then also I think the bees actually went down into the column, so we're not going to be doing any kind of grout removal or anything like that. The size of the colony is a lot less, and it would be more effort than it's worth, in my opinion, to start cutting into things. But before I show you what we've got going on, I want to remind you that bees can and do sting. They are very unpredictable creatures, so always seek the help of a professional beekeeper or a honeybee removal specialist before attempting to do this yourself. But anyways, this is what we've got going on. So the bees right here, we've got a twofold thing happening right here. So we've got some foragers coming back, and then we've got just bees that were guarding the entrance, trying to figure out what's going on and why they can't get back in. But anyways, these bees one by one are going to crawl. Okay, first off, they're trying to get over here where this great stuff is at, but you can see that's not going to happen. This stuff's already dry. So that's not going to happen. Hey, so they're going to eventually find this nozzle. Now this nozzle is not specially designed for this purpose. Most beekeepers use this to grow queen cells, and I do use it for that purpose, but also to provide some structural integrity for this comb. They're going to evacuate one by one out of this nozzle, and they're going to attempt to go back to the entrance the way they originally came. Which would have been like in that swarm formation where the pheromone has been tagged at the entrance, right? And they're going to get really frustrated because they can't get back into the colony where the colony is at. So the reason that's going to help us is because they eventually want to drop this nectar and pollen off somewhere. Again, they're going to want to go in. They'll transfer some nectar, but a lot of it's going to be just retained because they need to, you know, drop it off somewhere. So where is that? Where are they going to drop it off at? Well, being the conniving beekeeper that I am, whoa, what do we have here? Wow, that looks like some frames with some comb on it, and you would be correct. So what we've got here is brood comb. Now this stuff is important because this brood comb is responsible for all the baby bees. As they pupate, they go through metamorphosis, and that darkens this comb here. So two things. One, you got plenty of space to store their nectar and pollen, and then two, when the queen bee lays eggs, okay, those eggs are infused with a queen pheromone, and that's a really strong attractant for any bee, whether they have a queen or not. So one, it's going to work as an attractant, and that's why you see, you know, the nozzle is just pointing out. It's long enough to where it trips them up, right? But we don't have to have this nozzle all the way to the box. Some beekeepers do that. I don't find it necessary. But anyway, they're going to smell that soon because, I mean, they're looking for a place to store their resources. So they'll put it into these cells and they'll start setting up shop in this box, okay? Now, after that's done, and they start getting more and more bees, eventually the queen is going to be frustrated with the lack of resources that's coming into the colony. So she's going to storm out the little nozzle, and then all of her family is going to be in that box back there, right? So she's going to fly and start laying eggs, and once that happens, it is a done deal. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative. Again, before attempting to remove colonies yourself, always seek the help of a professional beekeeper or a honeybee removal specialist. We want to safely and humanely remove the bees, and that includes humans too. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.